Yeah, thank you very much, Tim. The rain did pile up here, and I can just kind of give you a visual first. Back there where that RV is, that's where kind of the deepest spot on this road. I'm at Begbie Street in Englewood, and yeah, I know the water has cleared out right now and it's drained out, thankfully, but just to give you an idea, come here. Let's take a look at how high it was. So the low spot's over there, right here in this gentleman's yard. This is the high water mark. So you kind of get an idea. There was, according to some residents here, they were helping people out. They said there was about 7 cars in total that got stranded during the height of this rainfall. And I want to show you some graphics here, just to give you an idea of how much fell in this stretch across Englewood all the way out towards San Marco. About 5 to some spots, I think in here, we've seen over 8 inches of precipitation estimated on radar. And let's show you some of these photos, though, coming out of this area. And this is really why we knew to come here. Our First Coast News weather watchers were sharing photos of that flooding in this neighborhood. So thank you very much for sending them our way. Hopefully everybody got their cars out and cleared out. We're seeing still multiple cars. There's actually one right up here that is still stuck on the side of the road, and we just saw somebody get theirs going. So yeah, water is still going to be on the high side if we're looking at the next few days. I shouldn't say that, but we still have that chance of increased flooding over the next few days because the same weather pattern is going to be in place. So Tim's gonna be back in about 10 minutes to break that down a little bit more in detail.
All right, Robert, thanks so much. So let's talk now about more street flooding, leaving cars stranded, and some drivers were stuck during the morning commute. On your side, Zach Wilcox is live tonight from San Marco Boulevard. And Zach, I know you saw several cars stall out in that area today.
Yeah, Heather, we've been all around here. We went down Hendricks initially. A car was stuck right in the middle of the road. Couldn't really navigate around that. We also went down to University, a pretty major thoroughfare. 2 cars were stuck going northbound, blocking both of the lanes there. After about an hour, they finally got those towed out of there. But I wanted to show you here on San Marco Boulevard right by LaSalle. This is a frequent spot that we go to during storms because of the amount of flooding here. It cleared out around 3. But I tell you what, it has built right back up again after we just had another band of rain pass through. And the pump station is coming in here as well. And for a lot of the folks that work and live around here, it can't come soon enough.
Store opener that got there around 8 o'clock and basically was taking videos of the front door saying, you know, it's flooded up to the stair.
When flame broiler owner Jackie Gresman got that call and saw this video from her employee of the restaurant on San Marco Boulevard, she jumped in her car to get sandbags to protect it from water getting in.
I had an SUV, so I thought it should be fine driving in the middle of the road, and then all of a sudden my car, you know, completely turned off.
On top of water in her business, now Gresman had a stalled out car stuck in floodwater.
It was heavy rain. So there's that, but, you know, I feel like if we had better drainage, especially in that area, it really could have been avoided.
Jacksonville City Council member Joe Carlucci stopped to try to help Gresman while he was driving around to see the flooding in his district firsthand.
It was like I've never seen it before because, you know, I've lived here all my life and I just started seeing picture after picture, and I was like, I need to go out there and see what's going on.
As Carlucci found spots with major flooding, he contacted Public Works to get crews out for assessments.
He said, guys, please go out there as soon as possible because once the water goes down, then there's really, it's harder to investigate it, so to speak. You can kind of see more when the water's up, and you can see where the, you know, kind of the pinch points are.
Carlucci says folks near the flame broiler at LaSalle and San Marco Boulevard should get some relief when a new pump station opens up. He says phase 1, the station itself, is nearly done, so now we're on to phase 2 for the next few months, connecting it to the rest of San Marco's infrastructure.
Hopefully we'll be standing here in a year at the intersection of, you know, LaSalle and San Marco Boulevard, and it'll look dry.
And Carlucci mentioned that he's reached out to Public Works and that he's hoping to have a full-scale investigation into the infrastructure, the drainage infrastructure here in San Marcos. So once they take their assessments from today, they'll pass those along to engineering to come up with some solutions, then bring those to City Council where they'll put the money behind it to try and put an end to this amount of flooding, or at least get it out of here faster when it does happen, because I tell you what, it's back to about tailpipe high here along LaSalle. In San Marcos, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.